Well, there's Roger Blair, Cassie, Anna D. We got Tony. Hello there, Julie Ann, Justice Warrior, Sonny, Denise, Cheyenne. Hello there, Cheyenne, Susan F. Well, hello there, everybody. I know I got Brian Barber in the background. He didn't say hello yet, but that's all right. I know he's in there. Well, hello there, Kelly Joe. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, wonderful. So, I was telling Kelly Joe, I did a thing last night. I was watching the girl's name on TikTok. You need to find her. Her name's Mother Trucker. I know that sounds funny. Round of applause to everybody. But Mother Trucker, welcome everybody, caught my attention. Her and this group of other ladies and gentlemen has this group out there in TikTok that actually help people that need help in society with whatever mental abuse, domestic violence, and other things out there. And as I was watching them last night, I knew that the person had some mental abilities, and however it may be, was not telling the truth. So I was out there in the comments, putting my 2 cents in. And lo and behold, I felt drawn to send some messages to Mother Trucker. And next thing you know, I was live on TikTok. And so I actually joined the group with them, decided to help them out. So, yeah, I was very happy about that. So I actually extended a olive branch to her and told them that I'll have them on our show and help the cause and send the message out to the world with them. So look forward them to a station near us. Yeah, it was. It is very interesting. Very emotional people with big hearts. I'm telling you, big hearts. Tough love. I can say that. Tough love, women and guys. But hello, Roger and everybody. So what do you think about that, Kelly Joe?
I think that's good.
Yeah,
you have good LiDAR, so you'll be very helpful.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting to go live, but I did. But yeah, the Mother Trucker is her name. So I sent somebody her video, and they're like, "Well, I don't look like a Mother Trucker," and a little bitty girl, right? But great energy, and but yeah. So look forward to that, and welcome everybody. And what are we going to do tonight, Kelly?
Collective awareness, how that we as a people collectively pick up on things in universal energy and scheme of things, like natural disasters or things that happen to other people. Big groups can pick up on the energies because it's so intense, and people are getting more and more aware, just like earthquakes, volcanoes, even mass shootings. More and more people are picking up on that. Also, more and more people are having UFO sightings and stuff like that. So that's en masse. You ever talk to a friend in a day and say, "Boy, the energy is really weird today"?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's mass conscious, the collective picking up on it, and you can send out positive or send out negativity. So, lots of times groups will send out, like the monks, they send out positive energy and prayers, and then you have to be careful of negativity, but everything happens all at once, but it affects everything and everyone. There's like trickle down effect, and lots of times people will have dreams all at once when something's going on all across the country, and it's like when you're first getting aware, most of the time you'll get things through dreams, and the collective does that. They get a lot of dreams. And then people get all near about, well, if I see like a plane crash or natural disaster, well, what good is it? Well, it's just the energy and force behind it. You pick up on that first, and then you learn how to fine tune it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And when you say that, one of the things I do for people on the side is I know this is going to sound awkward because I never talk about this on the air, is reversing satanic judgments in heavenly courts. And this is one of the prayer books I use. I know my camera's backwards, but if you don't know what that is, look it up on Amazon, and it does help people. And it talks about what Kelly Jo's talking about. So welcome, Trista, and everybody, Kathleen. So yes, it does work. Interesting.
And then when I first started the show, I kept getting Elmer, which is a dead person, and I don't know who he belongs to, and Aunt May, and Amelia. So it's like, who are all these dead people?
Right.
I don't know who they belong to.
Yep, all prayers are going out for everybody. Cheyenne, your dad, and Anna D. We got you covered. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, they were talking about Mount St. Helens, 325 earthquakes, and they're like, is it going to blow again?
It could.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I keep dreaming about a caldera that's asleep and it's going to blow. So I think that the Ring of Fire is heating up, and I think that we'll have a lot more eruptions. And there's going to be a lot of supposed dead volcanoes that are going to wake up.
Interesting.
And I think that we're going to have more and more storms, like hurricanes and lightning storms. The lightning storms have been getting more intense too. I think because of the warming of the climate.
I wonder how much the contrails are helping out on that as well.
Yeah, and I think that like once it starts a pattern, it repeats. Like once one has come down, I think there's like a grid or something. I am not an expert, but that's what I think.
Interesting.
And then people can, feel before something comes too sometimes in the collective. You can't really put your finger on what, but something's like off, but something's coming. We do that collectively too as a people.
Well, people can also manifest things.
Right. So you have to be careful what you think. Yeah. If you put out negativity, you get negativity. Put out positivity, you get positivity. Yeah, in 1889, somebody said the Mississippi River would flow backwards. 1889, it did that.
Julianne, we got your prayers noted. Not a problem.
And 9/11, I thought I was having a heart attack. I heard an explosion 3 days before it happened. Oh, I had a funny thing happen one time. I dreamt that Walter Cronkite passed. Well, and I called my friend and I said, well, they didn't even do a remembrance. And he used to say, and that's the way it is. And it was 3 months before he passed away. He goes, he's not passed away, Kelly. Calm down.
That's terrible.
I wasn't trying to be rude, And another thing that happens to me, and I've had other people too, is news broadcasts that are in the future. I've had a couple friends do that.
Really?
That haven't happened yet. Swear that it happened right then.
I forgot who I was talking to, and I was like, can you imagine hanging out with Kelly Jo? Be like, oh, oh, in the Wild West, they're having a shootout, everybody. And we're like, what? And Kelly's running out in the streets and watching it. And
I did that.
What is she talking about? And she's like, look. And they're shooting at each other. We're like, there ain't nothing happening.
I know. That happens a lot.
So I just crack up. I forgot I don't know who I was telling that to. I'm like, does that really happen? Like, yeah, I asked Kelly.
Yep, my friends are used to me. They like going on vacation with me because it's never boring.
That's funny.
But what else do you guys want to talk about?
It's funny.
And I also think that a lot more they're going to like dig up another city in archaeology, and people dream about that too, so.
I always have a question. I look at pictures of the old buildings and the old architects, right?
Right.
And how do they build these buildings with no technology, with only hammers and saws and all these fancy shapes and everything? And we can't reduplicate that today. I just don't understand that.
Well, there used to be journeymen that would learn the craft. Like the Amish, they can do a whole building without nails. They can do pegs and notches. And other cultures can do that too. And I just think it's fascinating.
Can we talk about Grizzly's dolls? I'm good. I've got one on the way from New Orleans, by the way. And I wasn't going to make an announcement, but somebody was like, Grizzly, I need your address. I'm like, were you emailing me? And they're like, it's a secret. I'm like, And, but it's interesting. So.
Okay. You'll probably have a lot of activity. That one's really hard.
Right. Tarnation Grizzly. Some people can still build it. I just, it's fascinating because you see all these buildings, right? Back in the day, downtown Chicago, all this stuff. I just saying. Sonny says our fruits haven't been right this summer. Watermelon, grapes, strawberries, all have hard of rocks. Anyone have this issue? A little twist said no dolls. So, hey, Penny Van. But no, I don't. I'm telling you, there is something wrong with the fruit. Have y'all not seen the watermelon and everybody else? And we played a video the other night. It shows the video that the watermelon people are getting are overripe or something, but I don't know. Hello, psychic medium Melinda Williams. Welcome. She says, I love dolls.
I'm not too crazy about them.
I know. I never forget that one day your face was like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
One doll isn't pretty.
I know, right? So, but
a lot of things have attachments, and you've got dolls that have attachments. Some of them are pranksters too.
Yeah, it's. I found a couple that were hidden. I was like, "How'd you get down there?" But where are you from? Lowell, QC. What's that mean? Level QC.
I don't know.
The human brain has been there for hundreds of thousands of years. Yeah, I mean, it's just interesting. It just fascinates me. So,
and beautiful architecture is just fascinating. It's just lovely.
Yeah, it just fascinates me to death.
And nobody knows how to make good bricks anymore. People used to have the knowledge how to do that.
Well, I think the old bricks was made with blood, pig's blood, I thought. I think they did a test on that. Anna D, can the attachments be released, Kelly Joe, from those dolls?
Yeah, you can say a prayer over them and send it to light through light.
Roger Blair said some of the Native Americans helped build the skyscrapers up in New York.
Yep, they sure did.
So, Canada, Quebec. Oh, I got you. Thank you, Justice. Leanna King, do you see the blueberry video The girl pulled a blueberry from the pack out in half and looked like plastic inside. No, I haven't.
No. One lady's talking about Coral Castle. I've been there. It's really cool. You know, and they used to have a door that you could just touch with your finger and it would swing. Well, the engineers took it apart and didn't know how to put it back together. They broke it.
Wow. Yes, I agree, Dolores. It is interesting.
Itty bitty guy built the whole thing, and they don't know how he did it. They think that he used anti-gravity, and then also somehow with the triangle tripods and stuff, but they could never figure out how he did it.
Now, I actually did Cheyenne. I did see the onion where the guy dropped the onion into the water and it turned clear and it wasn't boiled. And he pulled the onion out and it was an onion. And he dropped it back in the water and it turned clear like it was boiled. Yeah, that was fascinating. Sam Quinton, do you believe that the blacksmiths would have a lot more understanding of our earth metals as they can shape things into weapons and tools, Kelly Jo?
Yes. They know how it works, how to temper, how to pound, what elements to use together. Yeah. It's a real art.
Justice Warrior, I put my house up for sale and will I buy a new house, Kelly Jo?
Yes. And you better have stuff packed up because your house is going to sell quick.
So, yeah, very interesting. Sonny, Woo, what's a life storage? Never heard that.
I don't know what that is either. What are they talking about? Rephrase that.
That I don't know. It's a huge company storage unit, somebody says.
Oh.
So, yes, I don't know that. Tim says a lot of them videos are possible to set them up to get views. It could be, Tim, but anymore, it's hard to discern what is reality and fake because of everybody's faking stuff. So that I don't know. Can't make pasta unless for a box for getting cookies. Please, will my daughter allow us tickets to graduation Friday?
That's sketchy.
Tim, you got a question? Are you raising your hand? Hi, Tim. Everybody saying hello to you, Mr.
Hello.
Gale. Kelly Jo, what does it mean when I leave my body when I meditate? I don't know why or what my purpose is by doing this, but it just happens. I do this more freely as a child.
Well, you're doing out-of-body experience. You're going exploring. You're fine. It won't hurt you. Just say your prayer of protection before you do.
Tim says, no, I was just waving, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Tim, I'll wave back to you. Hello there.
You're welcome.
There's a whole lot of disinformation right now. Yes, I know. You ain't lying, a little twisted. Kelly Jo, my wife started a new relationship with her foster mother. Will she?
Yes. They're going to find a common ground.
John says, what is reality anymore? All right, John? So thank you, Kelly.
I always tell people on that note, use your discernment, your own discernment.
Yeah. So what is reality anymore? Thank you, Kelly Jo. Everybody saying.
You're welcome.
Let's see here. See, my package is getting soaked.
But I think a lot of the food stuff is because of global warming, and it can be a change in the chemical or the chemistry of the soil. You know, like if it's, you know, you got to watch that. That'll make hard fruits too. Kelly
Jo, do we live in a simulation?
No, we're living in real life.
Kelly Jo, Cheyenne's asking, are there any of my loved ones that are with me that have passed on?
Your grandpa on your dad's side is with you. Tall there, and there's a tall, thin man that was like 6 foot tall and real long arms and legs. And then there's a little short lady, only 4'9". And I'm thinking that's on your mom's side. Boy, she was busy and she had lots of children. She had like 7 kids.
Kathleen, I'm sorry, everybody. Kathleen says, Kelly Joe, was my friend already dead when I tried to get him out of the water Saturday? I
Yes.
couldn't get him from underneath the tractor.
I'm sorry. No, he was passed on. Aw. Prayers.
Yeah, sorry about that. I hate to hear that.
And he had about 5 people come and get him. You know, his grandma, is his mom passed? Because I hear a mother figure. 2 uncles, and then a good friend of his that had brown hair, and another blonde-haired friend.
Julianne says, things have been rough the last couple of years. Kelly Joe, are things going to improve soon? Just hanging in and on. Thank you.
Yeah, you're getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you, people, places, and things. It's not a punishment. But yes, it looks like September will start getting better and more solid foundational.
Liana King, Kelly Joe, do you see any future where ETs from other planets coexist with us Earthlings, like a Star Trek kind of future?
Yeah, way off in the distance, yes.
Kathleen says, Kelly Joe, I tried to move the tractor, but I couldn't.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Kathleen. It's really rough to see that and hear that. Roger Blair, I never knew my grandpa on my dad's side of the family. He was killed in the coal mines back in 1944. My dad was 4 years old at the time. Sorry, Roger.
But that don't matter if you knew them or not. They still come and visit you, hon, because they're your peeps.
Kathleen says, thank you, Kelly John. Lady's okay now.
You're welcome.
That's rough.
Yes, it is. Farming accidents are hard. Any accident's hard, you know. Losing a friend is hard.
Man, we did some crazy stuff on my friend's farm growing up in those old tractors. We used to drag race them and we would flip them and everything.
We weren't supposed to do this and we could have died. We used to slide across the corn in the silo from one side to the other and it could have swallowed us.
Right?
You think? Duh.
Grizzlyana has a good question. Did I miss it? Let's see here.
I don't know. Redo your question.
Yeah, if we answered it about the ETs, yes. And Star Trek, yeah, Kelly Joe answered it.
Yeah. But I think that we're going to see more and more UFOs and have more and more evidence.
Kay says, I'm sorry, and they know what you did and tried, and it's appreciated. May peace be with you, and the suffer and lost prayers and peace to you. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Cheyenne wants to know, is my son still with me in spirit, Kelly Joe?
Yes, he comes and goes. What does the color yellow have to do with him? Bright yellow. And then he's showing me red roses, so there's some kind of birthday or anniversary coming up.
Interesting, Cheyenne. Give us some feedback, please.
And then he rides shotgun with you a lot. Especially when you go to the grocery store.
September's his birthday.
Okay, well, there you go. That lets you know that he's around. He says he loves you very much.
Oh. Very interesting. I had a question, and welcome, Standing Stones. Nice to see you. Hopefully, you had a great day.
Welcome, welcome. Somebody else had a question, but I missed it, I think.
No, all the questions have been answered. Kelly Joe, my sister is waiting to close on her house. Can you tell me what date you see possibly?
End of July.
Interesting.
It looks like the end week. So I don't know what, I don't have a calendar in front of me, but whatever the end week is.
The person at the LBL had a heart attack and he had open heart surgery. So I don't know where we stand on that. So the trip has been postponed. So I just found out last night. So
Lana's asking if I do astrology. No, I am not an astrologer, but I can refer you to somebody who does.
all right, Denise is saying thank you, Kelly Joe.
You're welcome. And then I think that there's going to be a lot more secrets revealed, things that have been because of like freedom of whatever, you know how you can get
Information Act.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I'm glad you understand me.
Kelly, I can't wait to move. Thank you. I'll pack my bag. Yeah, it's weird, Denise. I had a weird, strange feeling last night, and I reached out to my contact, and he was like, "How did you know I was getting ready to contact you?" And I'm like, "Uh-oh." I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "He just had open heart surgery." And I'm like, "Ah." So, yeah, so my prayers out to him and his family.
Totally.
So, hello, Paranormal Pixie. Welcome. Liana says, that would be awesome, Kelly Joe. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have any other question, guys? And I think that the economy will pick up some.
I'm nervous about that. I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know about inflation, though.
Sit in light of healing peace on justice to this world, on good energy, to all protections on the children of this world. Thank you, Justice.
There we go.
Appreciate it. Hello, Leonard. Welcome to the show. Round of applause. How's the weather down there in Miami? Somebody said the interest rates went down. Well, that ain't helped my pocketbook. So, a little Twisted said, any messages for me, Kelly Joe?
Keep on the path you're on, and your aunt on your mom's side is with you. And then you do have to check the air in your tires. Feels like the right rear tire. So check the air there. Thank you. Somebody says you look nice today. Thank you. Paranormal Pixie. She says she asked if I would read for her. I can do one question for you, kid. You are going to change your career. Have you ever thought of being management? Because you're good with people. So look for that. And your great grandmother on your dad's side is with you, and she was a tall, elegant person. And you also have someone, I don't know which side it's on. I think it's your mom's side, who used to play piano. because I hear piano being played. So let you know that.
Denise is asking, Kelly Joe, have you ever saw something disturbing in the future that you cannot divulge?
Yep. Yep,
And
I have.
Sonny says, Kelly Joe, any messages for me, please?
You are going to make the right choice. You're dealing with a lot of family stuff. And is there like family land involved, or are you planning to buy something with the family where you can go on vacation all together? There's something about that.
And Dolores is asking, if I get any messages for me? Thank you for considering it.
You're very psychic yourself. Keep a dream journal. And now, are you in a committed relationship now? Because there's like, they told me love and commitments all around you and an offer of a partnership.
And Tim Gayhart, Kelly, will I ever get a clear picture of Bigfoot?
Yes, you will. And that looks like it'll probably happen in the fall time. I'm seeing falling leaves.
You ain't going to sneak in my tent and take a picture of me and claim I'm Bigfoot. Yes. I have a health scare. Am I going to be okay, Kelly Joe?
Well, I'm not a doctor, but yes, you're going to get it all sorted out.
Standing Stones, Kelly Joe, anything on me? Friends, family that's passed.
Now, is your dad passed? Because there's a father figure here, and he's cheering you on. And then who are the military people? You have a whole bunch of military people around you.
Uh-huh.
And then you have way back, I think on your mom's side, Slavic looking people that were farmers.
KD, any secrets or anything odd from ancestors or anything from my family? KD says.
I see a great grandfather. Did somebody come over on the boat? And I see a name change. And you have a lot of men that are like short and barrel chested and very strong. They did like ironwork, masonry, architecture, stuff like that, artisans. And then you had a great grandmother that used to read. She was very psychic. And she was a healer.
And John's asking, Kelly Joe, do crows follow people around?
Yes, they can. Yes, they do. And a crow is probably one of your totems. The Native American Indian people believe that you have totems or animals that go with you, and that's one of your totems.
In Tony, do I have a past life?
You were hunted pelts. You know, you were going all across the country and getting pelts and selling it. And you had a good relationship with the Native Americans. It was way back in the 1800s. And you also were alive during the antebellum time in Georgia, and you were a woman, and you were of wealth, and you had education and travel and all that.
Ninja needs anything for me, Kelly Joe?
Trust your intuition, and you have a new addition to the family. It'll be a little girl.
Don't look at me. I didn't tell you that. I still never forget that one reading. What are you doing now?
Well, sorry about that.
Right. Yes. Thank Germany Mason. Yes, I'm not sure about secret project, but thank you very much. All right. Love cooking on the barbecue. I knew food was going to come into this here. Kelly Joe, I am adopted and have considered doing something like 23Me. The hell is 23Me?
It's an ancestry genetic thing.
Well, damn, is that a new one?
No, it's been out for a while, I guess.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Well, I learned. I didn't know what ASMR was. I was like, man, what are these weird people doing online?
I don't know what what is
It's when they're like making all these weird noises and people go to sleep on it. It's weird.
Okay, I had no idea what that was either.
Yeah.
But what was she asking? Now I lost track. Where am I?
Do you know?
I got derailed. Where are we? What?
She wants to know, should I do that?
Yes, you will find a lot of answers out.
Tony says, thank you. Psychic Melinda Williams. Kelly Jo, will my new product be successful? Why are you rubbing it on your face?
I hear yes.
Melinda, why are you rubbing it on your face? Tell me why you're rubbing it on your face. Penny Van says, came out after Ancestor. Well, I've never seen commercials for it. Oh, I thought somebody's asking me, am I delirious? Am I Dolores? Sometimes I'm delirious. I'm sorry, Dolores. I didn't read that right. I thought Standing Stones was cracking on me. KD, DNA got government on. Yeah. See, what y'all didn't know, and I didn't let it out of the bag until somebody found out. When they were doing this DNA stuff to find your ancestors and who you was, they were also doing it too to find these rapists and murderers and people they couldn't find for these crimes. And it slipped out one year that Uncle Bob cut somebody up 15 years ago and cut himself on a blade, and they arrested his butt because Aunt Mama and Aunt Joe was their brother. Oh man, was it? Oh yeah, it was hilarious. Thank you. And you still didn't answer my question, Melinda. Why is she always laughing at me?
I don't know.
Little girl like a pet or a baby? What the hell?
What are they talking about?
I have no idea. Sleeping noises. Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, ASMR. Somebody asked me that like 6 months ago. I thought it was a drug.
Well,
I don't do drugs.
It was either. No.
Yes, but it is some weird. I mean, they got devices, they got tools, and it's just crazy. And they dress up, and anyways. It is crazy. Yeah, we don't answer that question. Y'all got me sidetracked. Melinda still hasn't answered my question. Everybody's laughing.
All right. They want to know.
I'm getting there. Kelly Jo, are my birth parents aware of me and my visit? I have no idea who they are, by the way. And my visit? What are you going to do? Knock on their front door? Well, Penny Van, you got to tell us. Gary, why did God's angels appear before me? Oh, Lord.
Well, you had a message. What message did they give you? Why did you forget the message? And you have strong guidance. And you're very psychic yourself.
Now, what happened, Jenna Eads? I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Kelly Jo was doing a reading, and this girl and her mother was on the show. And Kelly Jo was, oh, by the way, you're going to have a baby. And her mother was like, what? The daughter didn't tell the parents yet. And it came out on the show. And she's like, oh, well. And it was like, well, you should have come on the show. And it was hilarious because it got announced. But anyway.
I didn't mean to. I didn't have any idea.
Yeah. She didn't tell her parents she was pregnant. And Kelly's like, oh, by the way, you're going to have a baby. And the mom about fell out. Again? What? Yeah, I forgot what edition that was. That was hilarious. Penny Van says you read it wrong. I must have. Dolores, yes, warm, crazy, small world. All right, here. But yeah, that's what I meant, Jenna Needs. Oh, it was funny because I was like, Kelly Jo. Kelly's like, wow. And Kelly just went on like no big deal.
Well, I had no idea. It was a surprise. I don't know.
It was priceless. It was priceless. John, Julie, I see a lot of cryptids in my travel or driving a truck. I bet you do. KD, ancestors is DNA test. Like Hitler's grandson, etc. Want to know if we still related. They follow genealogy. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, you can track it.
Oh, no. This wasn't for you, girl. No, it wasn't. But I should have clipped that and put that in one of our commercials because it was priceless. It was priceless. So, anyways. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Look, you all got me sidetracked. I never did hit Kelly's information down there. Kelly's information, phone number is 561-333-5367. Email is kellyjoe1009@gmail.com. Website, kellyjoepsychic.com. Make sure and get a hold of her. Grizz, you whizzed by my question for Kelly Joe. Can I grab it? Yeah, absolutely. Y'all got me laughing. I'm trying to keep Kelly Joe in line. She jumps ahead of me, and I get sidetracked. Now I gotta go back.
Sorry.
Now I gotta go back and message Melinda.
Mess you up. I apologize.
Because I got to figure out where Melinda keeps rubbing on her face. I don't know what it is. Look, I don't know where your question is. This chat's so sick. Go ahead. I'll give you a second to Kelly Joe is the best. I love her to death. Yeah, if you don't mind, Anna D. That's all right. Go ahead, Anna D. I'll let you retype it. I'm scanning. There's a lot of chat. I'll let you retype it real quick. Kelly Joe. Do my birth parents ever visit you? I thought you was going to show up on the door. I'm like, hi. That's what it sounds like.
I take it they're passed on.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, they do. And they have a connection of December and March. So I don't know what those months have to do with that. But there's a very big connection with that. And they're around a lot. There's like an anniversary coming up because there's red roses.
Oh, okay, Anna D. She says, Kelly Joe, any messages from the deer hanging out on our property? Mama, baby, yesterday saw the male as well. They are beautiful. Thank you.
They're happy to be there. They feel safe. That's what I get from them.
All right. So, Melinda, this is what I saw. So I didn't know. It looked like he was rubbing it on your face. That's what I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know you inhale them. It's inhalers. It looked like you were rubbing it. That's what I was like. What are you rubbing on your face? Anyways, Grizzly and Kelly Joe, have a great night, and thank you, Bubba. Now, don't forget, we got another show at 9:00 with a special guest. This special guest is going to perform. That sounds kind of kinky, but it's not what you think. She's going to do something, and it's amazing. So I just got informed this morning. That's a good thing about your shows. It just goes where you ain't lying, John. I never know what Kelly's going to do until we bring her on. But the next guest is going to do something. It's going to be off the charts. So make sure and tune in for that with Ashley. And we'll definitely keep you involved with that. And let's see here. Let me make sure I hit the right button. And yes, I've got it from coast to coast around the world. See you at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello? It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
No.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, should we run?
Okay. It's a grizzly.
Are you sure it's not a chipmunk? Action. No, get out of here. Action.
It's a grizzly.
I'm out of here.
Huh. Maybe it is a chipmunk. It's a grizzly.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know. We're just gonna sit here and listen and watch.
Let's get out of here, maybe.
Fall!